I was born in Bogota, Colombia. My company is House of Baukjen. We design and sell responsible women's wear. One word to sum up a founder: resilience. Mine is a loose leaf, Kusmiti, Prince Vladimir to be accurate.
Geoff, interview one.
God, I like this. This is good.
Thank you very much. You just pick a card, any card, and then just answer how you see fit.
Which one is standing out? I'll take this one. You guys must have had a lot of fun writing these cards, but what motivates you? Motivates with an S, I think. The ability to actually change your surrounding and the world for good. That's an incredible motivator. And for me, that really was around my midlife, if you like, around 50s. And it gave me a second life in just rethinking, doing it for a purpose, doing something what is right, and to have the courage to exactly see that through with a very simple radar. What is right? That motivates me. I'm a founder because I couldn't find what I wanted to do in established businesses. And I've always been someone that doesn't like convention in that same way and would like to set my destiny myself in a direction that I think is right. So in that respect, I love that kind of autonomous thinking. I love the ability to pull around me the people and the product market combinations that I like, that inspire me. Without being arrogant, it just helps in that way to be collaborative, but lead from the front. And that suits me.
Another card, please.
Am I meant to finish them all? Because at this pace, I can actually get through it. The moment I knew I had made the right decision was when we had a business which was always meant to be good for ethics and people and planet. We didn't really call it people and planet. We always set out it has to be slow fashion without naming it, because no one knew the term slow fashion. It has to be quality, and you need to do right by customers and suppliers. And 5 years ago, I just learned a stat that every second a truckload of garments is going to landfill or incineration. And for me and my wife, that was such a soul-searching kind of crisis of conscious moment. We always thought we were doing right in the sector, did right by the world, if you like. Are we just dropping it and get out? Or are we going to take a leadership in seeking systemic change for good across the sector? And that was actually a very quick decision between us. And we knew immediately that's the moment that we did right. And that's the moment that gave us, I would say, second lease and purpose, and drove us ever forward since. Where are we going? We're going this one here. Right in the middle. In 5 years, I will be 5 years older, which is a small problem, but as much energy. And I hope to have delivered and proven to the world that Fashion 2.0 is the way forward. I will likely be executive chairman at that point. I would probably have stepped up to allow younger blood to be driving this to the next stage. In my strategic plan, that would be as a listed company by that point, and hopefully as what we call an ethical empire. We now have 2 brands. And hopefully by that time, we create a platform in the public market that allows us to finance and grow and nurture other great ethical companies to give them access to the vital oxygen and experience of a company like ours. Okay, next card. If you could sum up your career as a founder with one object, what would it be? To me, I would bring my wife, because, you know, we've done this together and it's really our journey. But I would also like to bring my eureka moment, which was when we realized together that it had to be different and it could be different. And for that, I was walking on the heath. So I'll bring a book about the Hampstead Heath, because I can't bring my wife and I can't bring the heath and I can't bring my dog who was with us, but I can bring a book. It's been so profound in my journey. I live right at the bottom of the heath, and the ability to unwind every day for an hour, walking the dogs, listen to nature, absorb nature, root with nature, reflect on the day and the journey you're making, has been profound. So for me, I grew up in nature, and it's a vital part of my existence, and the ability to root and to relax and to reflect and to come with the next best ideas. It is typically in a setting like that you see clarity and walk back to the office or home and say, okay, here's the course, this is what we see.
Do you view yourself as a bit of a disruptor?
Totally. No, absolutely. I think when we set out to do what we do today, that was all about disruption. It was about how can we systemically change a sector and be the blueprint, the example in it. So I was willing, and we did as a team, literally burn the past and start again. So yes, disruption is one of the key words I use to describe our business. I often say education too, because if you disrupt, you need to educate people on why you do it and why it's important. So yeah, this is typical traits, I think, or traits of entrepreneurs, that they tend to be different. They tend to look at things different, and they're not shy, and they have the courage to see that through.